It takes them forever to shut the hell up. Well, today's my kid's birthday. She's turning 9 today, so I figured I'd do one for her. Alright, so a number of years ago I was dating this chick with a tongue ring, and she was, taking her turn as bedtime story reader. Kid looks up at her and goes, "What's that in your mouth?" It's my tongue ring." "Well, I don't like it." "Okay, well, there's not much you can do about that." "Well, but let me go and get a fork and we can take that out of your mouth." "Well, where the hell did you hear?" "It's not a good idea." "Oh, not." "Well, I still don't like it when your daddy does, so." That got her to shut up. And I was like, great, mission accomplished. So, happy birthday, kid. And so, how many of you guys deal with customer service on a daily basis? Alright, so I work part-time for a pharmaceutical retail company. I'm not going to name it, Walgreens. But, so as an overnight shift lead, and if any of you guys know about that overnight shift, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. You get all sorts of weird people in there. Case in point, Saturday night, was working. Had this chick come in, toting a huge Coke in one hand and a cheeseburger slider in the other from White Castle. At 3 a.m. I said, okay, well, I guess we know where she's been. So she starts, looking around, all lost. I said, well, me being Mr. Customer Service, I say, hey, you need help finding anything? And she says, in the tiniest voice, lubricant. What? Lubricant. Okay. Hey, right this way, I can definitely help you out with that. Not like you really need any, considering you're washing the things down with a Diet Coke and got White Castle in there. So we get to the aisle, and I'm, no pun intended, doing the probing question thing like a good customer service representative should. And so I'm like, are you looking for some flavored stuff as a dessert thing? No. His and her arousal? No. Okay, what about this gentle lube over here? At which case she looks at me and she goes, there's going to be nothing gentle about what I'm doing to myself later. Well, all right. Thank you for that mental image. Now it's going to be burned in my head for the next 5 hours till I go to sleep after 8 o'clock. Speaking of Walgreens and doing the overnight shift lead thing, I had a scene one night like it was out of a twisted form of Rent. And if anybody here has seen Rent, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So she comes in, does her shopping, she leaves, she comes back, and she goes, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think I dropped something on your floor. Do you mind if I go and take a look around your store? Sure, go ahead. And actually, I'll have you take one of my cool representatives with you. Cool. 2 heads are better than one, right? So she comes back and saunters past me, and she goes, well, better not lose this. At which case she pulls out of her pocket slightly a huge bag of Coke. And I'm like, a hell of a place to drop it. Other people are looking for Vicodin or, Zantac or whatever. It's not everybody's delight to find a bag of Coke. Great. So she says, well, you want some? I said, no, I'm good, thank you. I'm actually ADHD, so it does the opposite to me. Are you sure? And then she's walking out the door and she says, are you sure you don't want my number for later? And I looked at her, I said, no, I'm good, thanks. Gotta applaud her selling skills, though. So, with that in mind, I do want to thank you guys. Before I do a little bit more